Hello children, today I'm going to do a review of a cup of tea. No, of course I'm not doing a review of a cup of tea. This is just my cup of tea because it's nearly 11 o'clock. So I've got to be fairly quiet because my housemate's in bed and he'll get all bent out of shape if I'm too noisy. Slurp of tea. First of all, Tesco's caramel shortcake. If you go to Tesco's, buy some of this. It's the best stuff on the earth. From what I remember of sex, right? This is what sex feels like. I think. I don't know. It's been so long. I think man may have changed on an evolutionary basis and they do it differently these days. Today's review, because I'm a bit bored and I fancy getting my camera out because I've been talking reviews with bustupbots on MSN and I'm all enthused to get on with one. You may have seen him recently. This Transformer can sing songs. He's very clever like that, aren't you? Yes, I am. It's Transformers animated Grimlock. Yes. I got Grimlock ages ago. In fact, Grimlock's one of the ones that I bought sort of in between Revenge of the Fallen when I was a bit bored and the first Transformers movie. And I swore to myself, I'm not going to buy any bloody Transformers animated because look, it's shit. It's stupid. It's dumb. I hated it. I really hated it. And then I'm a dinosaurs fan anyway. I like dinosaurs from back in the day when I were a nipper. But I went into Toys R Us. Did I go to Toys R Us? No, I went to get some lunch at the Sainsbury's around the corner. And I went and looked at the toys. They have a really Sainsbury's, right? Really good toy section. They're a bit out of date at the moment because we're after the Revenge of the Fallen line, but they were really, really good for Transformers. And they had this guy, and I'm like, oh, he's 20 quid, but he's a dinosaur, and he looks really, really good. And I might do. And then bought it along with everything. Got back to the office. Everyone said, "Oh my god, what have you done?" Claire, that I work with, just went, "Yes, Transformers," because she's got other friends who like Transformers as well. So we had a little play. And I'm so glad that I bought him because he is just. I mean, he's crappy. He's a bit crappy. He's the sort of workmanship wise and fitting together wise, he's not the best. But from a character perspective, from looking at something that when you play with a toy and you just sort of give yourself that little smirk. I'm an old person. I'm playing with toys, but I don't care because I love it. This is probably my number one sort of secret little fetish. I love him. He's brilliant, and he sings songs, and he's creative on video, and all that sort of stuff. And he's got. Hang on, let me move my light. I'm gonna blind you all for a minute. I apologise. I'm picking up the camera and moving stuff, but he's got. Let's see if we can catch it. The best bloody light piping I've ever seen. I can't really catch it on here. That's a bit shit. Let's try up there. Whoa, me Grimlock have glowy eyes. Right, so waffled for nearly 4 minutes on with the transformation. Now, as I said, he's not he doesn't hang together pretty well. He's a bit loose and wobbly. His legs are nice and tight and everything, but none of the joints really click together properly. But let's get on with it. So what should we do first? I've not changed him in a little while, but pull the tips out there, so you got one there and one there. Now this sort of loosens everything up. Just pull the legs at the back together apart, which means the head will now flop backwards to reveal more head. Okay? See, this is loose. Look, this one, click. Look, click. This one, it's floppity. It's not really brilliant. Let me move this light back. So, I mean, yeah, again, quality, and apparently they're all identical as well. They've all got the same problems. So what you do is you grab the legs, pull the legs back and split the tail. So the tail's initially together like that. You just put your thumb in there, split the tail apart, grab the black bits and then twist the black bits round there as well. And you've got, see those pegs? And you've got peg and hole, but one of them fits in nicely. That one's just slotted in brilliant, and that's nice and fixed. This one, then one of them's really loose, and one of them's, and I bet it'll come out while I'm doing the review. So you pull his legs down, and now he's sort of holding his knees together like he needs a wee wee. Mummy, I need a wee wee. Can we stop, please? Are we there yet? So then you take these bits at the back. Now these are his heels. You push his heels back, and again, look, whole peg. So on one of them, it's just sort of flaps, but do the other one, and it really, that slots in place lovely, and that's just flabby and doesn't go in. But I still love him. So you pull his legs out there and out there. Now he's got a nice wide, powerful stance, look. And now if I sort of pan up a little bit, woo, there's his head. So you just grab his legs, grab his gold body section, sort of lift everything up so it's out of the way, and boink. So there we have, nearly there. Now you tip the head all the way back, which is just like the G1er really, isn't it? And then you flip these out to become sort of wing things, and there we've got Bad Boy Grimmy. Now what I do is you take his arms, push his arm, push the that bit all the way back and that bit all the way forward, and then you twist his arms round, and the back of his heel when he's a dinosaur turns into his thumb with his fingers, look. Which is all clever. So let's do that to the other one, I guess. So yeah, as we said, push that all the way back, push that all the way forward, twisty twisty. There we go. So we've got articulation at the waist, he's got articulation at the hips, he's got articulation at the knees. His feet don't move, he's got flat feet. Shoulders, you can do this, but when you put them forward you have to have the hands all the way up, otherwise he just looks like his legs. But that's reasonable. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad at the same time. Then if you tip these open, close those in, get rid of his little dinosaur hands, and there you have TFA GRIMLOCK. Now, his character in Transformers Animated was superb. His toy is superb. He's really endearing. I mean, from the back, yeah, all right, he's a bit junky, but even so, it all still sort of kind of fits in together. Look at that light piping section on the back of his head. In fact, let's do that now. Look at his eyes. Wicked. I love this guy. He's bloody brilliant. Transformers animal. Should we put him back? Let's see. We've got 2 minutes. Let's do a quick race. So push that down. Straighten them out. Straighten them out. Oh no, actually, let's not do it quite so quickly. Sword. He's got a sword. In all that's also translucent. If we hold that up, look. Oh, clear. So he can swing his sword. You've got a hole there and a tab there in his hand, and inside the tab you can see that little black bit where there. So if you push that in nice and tight, close his fingers around. Oh, there, close his fingers around. Now if you close in all of this rubbish and then you twist his hand, boing, it springs out because there's a little push button in there. So that's his sword. I really like it. I'm worried about losing it because I like keeping Grimlock in dinosaur mode because he just looks awesome. But obviously when you keep stuff in alt mode it's easy to lose stuff. Well, I lose bloody everything anyway. So anyway, push that down. Right, this is the second go of turning him from robot into dinosaur because I just ballsed it up horribly last time. So I'm actually this is dirty edits. We don't normally like dirty edits, but we'll have to survive. Push the legs together, take the back pieces on his feet there, lift them up, and then try and line it up as best you can for now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, there, okay. So then take his top piece, move the body down. His legs are pretty much already in place. You haven't got to do anything with his head. Take the little feeties out there, head down, click, click, click. There we go. That all goes together. Then take the back section, fold it up, that should all meet up together, and now you've got pegs and holes either side, and I'm doing this quickly because I'm running out of time. So there we go. Take the tail, move the tail out there, move the tail out there. This doesn't need to fit together too well because you've got a peg and a hole. Squeeze the peg and hole together. Brilliant. Straighten out the whole leg assembly, straighten out the whole leg assembly, turn his feet so they face in the right direction, toesies out, heels out, and TFA Grimlock. I know that putting it back together was a load of crap, but trust me, you should have seen the first one. It was an absolute bloody travesty. I completely norsed it up. SMS number 1. It's not a Monday night, it's a Thursday night, but I've got the week off and I haven't got to be up for work tomorrow. Let's see if Mike from the house gives me a kick in tomorrow for making too much noise. Long live tea.